So the thing is, I'm not a professional by any means, but I love soda, always have since I was a kid. It's always been a good reward at the end of the day, a sweet treat, a little indulgence, a distraction from everything people are dealing with in their lives, something to look forward to. And over the years, I've enjoyed exploring, trying to find different sodas, going to different towns, trying to find a unique soda. But I love soda. I always have. Kind of curious about the food science and the engineering that goes into crafting these pretty specific, pretty artificial flavors, but still enjoyable nonetheless. So for my first review, I figured the smartest thing to do was to review what I consider my favorite soda, Coca-Cola. The company's rooted back to the late 1800s. They're the biggest soda brand in the world, and a lot of people have a connection to it. It just is nostalgic for them, or it takes them back to maybe a simpler time, something consistent. But it makes sense to me to start this whole review journey off with the classic. All right, let's pour it. Here it is, Coca-Cola. It's the perfect cola for me. I've tried many. It's not too much caramel. Some colas to me are just all caramel. I don't like it. This is smooth, hints of vanilla, and I just like that it pairs with everything. Tacos, pizza, burgers. I think of grabbing a Coke when I'm having one of these indulgent meals. It's a perfect pair. Some sodas, like fruity sodas, you don't want to eat with certain things. This is just perfectly neutral. And I'm eating it, like, cleanses my palate better than most other drinks. I can get in for another bite. Some sodas I can only have half a bottle. Like, I split a can with my wife. This I can have multiple cans of. It's that easy to drink. It's that smooth. The natural thing to do is to compare this to Pepsi. I can say Pepsi has this artificial sweetness. I'll review it one day. This doesn't come off as too sweet. This comes off at the right level. We have other factors other than just overall sweetness coming in. Kind of reminds me of Dr. Pepper, where it feels like there's like some spices or something else in the formula, where it's not just so sweet, sweet, sweet. And obviously I feel silly saying that, considering how much sugar there is in this and other sodas. Its look is just classic too. I like the color. I like how it looks in a glass. The red can stands out. It grabs your attention. I think they're kind of just backed by history. They've had 100+ years where other sodas are just kind of figuring out their formula. I mean, this is just so refined. You can tell there's years and years of science and development into making this consistent flavor that so many people desire. It's the #1 soda in the US and the world. I'm giving this a 9.8 out of 10. I give it that rating because, like I said, it hits all the flavor notes perfectly. Not too much caramel like other colas. Deep background of a vanilla, hints of cinnamon. It comes perfectly carbonated. So many sodas are inconsistent. It's not too syrupy. It's perfectly mixed in. Some sodas feel so syrupy because it pairs well with everything, because of how it looks and the consistent taste that you can look forward to. It gets a 9.8 out of 10 from me. It's my #1 soda out of 1 reviewed. I don't know. I've had over 100 sodas. This is my #1 soda. It ranks #1. So all other sodas now will have to compete against this to see if it can be knocked down as my #1 soda. Stay tuned to see if anything can ever knock this off. Thanks for watching.